Hello and welcome back to New England's our city in City Skylines. We're looking from far above because this is the area. I hate that we can't see the mouse anymore in here. But this is the area that we've built. Actually, this whole area is what we've built last time. And I think even further all the way here, all this. And then we started getting these ready. Before I get into any of this space over here, which I have at least one idea that someone mentioned on a previous live stream, and I want to try that out. But that is something I want to do in this one, because looking from afar, it looks okay. But when you look close, especially the corners here, it kind of looks pretty odd. And even on this side here, it doesn't feel like it's thought of and it's well placed, you know? So I'll take a look, see what we can get in there, and then we will take it from there and then work on that other area that I mentioned before. So yeah, let's see what we can do in here. I think some things like the ground we can, well, the pavement or tiles or whatever we have in here, we could extend over there. I think that's not a problem at all, and potentially that's where we start things. We already have this one in here, so why not do something like that? And then on this side, we do something like that. Obviously, this one will be the kind of the odd one in there, but we'll find a way to get this going. Let's see, maybe we bring the sidewalk over here, right? So we have this little extension in there. This area looks more like a grassy area or something like that. So let's go for that and see what looks good in here. I'm gonna use the buckets as I can, and then we can just do some minor adjustments in there. Look at that, already looking a lot better, even though we didn't put anything in there at all. So, you know, if you're struggling, this is something very simple you can do, and that'll make things look a lot different. So if you look at this corner over here versus that one that we haven't done anything yet, it looks much better already. But I want to do a few more things in here. I have plenty of space, so obviously I'm thinking about trees, and I think this is probably a oak tree. Could be something we do over here. That'll fill the gap in there quite well. And then we can look at maybe a couple of lindens in here. Doesn't need to do a lot, but I just want to strategically place things in areas, especially where we have a transition like this. It looks good, it looks better, and I think, you know, makes a little bit more sense for us as well. If we just find it, and hello Beauty. I hate that the pack building sides aren't decorated. Yeah, they're all like flat surface like that, right? One thing that I've been doing, if you're playing with mods, well, let me show you instead of doing it again. If we go all the way over here, so this is something I've done with one of the buildings, right? I'm using a graffiti to just try to hide when I feel like things are too flat. So, you know, make something nice in there. You can see that it takes big area, but it looks good in there and hides the ugliness of empty walls. This is something we could look in here and also do something similar. If we go for, I have some movies which are interesting. I don't want a movie in there. Could make it ugly, could make it... Yeah, there you go. Sometimes this happens as well. When you're working with mods, things will just break. But I'm trying to find like a proper graffiti, not... Although this is too small, unfortunately. Yeah, we do have the labels here, saying that small, large. That's an iPod. Maybe we move around here and see some other things. I don't want anything that's too much. Something like this would do. Pretty simple, pretty small, but already added something quite different. Look at that big wall over there. Might be something we do in there as well. I'm on GeForce now, so I can't play with mods. It's such a pain. Oh, yes, you can't, unfortunately. I feel you. Hopefully soon. I don't know if they are planning to bring mods to GeForce now as well, but that would be lovely to see. Let's grab this area. And bring it all the way to the corners. This, yeah, I might go all the way there. I want you to make it actually look better over here. And as they approach in there, what I'll basically do is just do this, and this will work quite well. Maybe do like a small tree over there on that corner as well, and the birch tree might be the best option. There you go. Fits very well in there. Another linden in here. And I think I'll do some flowers, some bushes in here, and maybe a couple more lindens. I think that would look alright. Just want to make it feel a little bit more depart, you know? Let's make it be summer again, so we have some color. Maybe a London plane around here as well. Yeah, and that'll be enough. I think this will cover it. Maybe find another graffiti for that area. We can try it. Can definitely try it. Also, welcome everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. And if you have questions or if you want to suggest anything, just go ahead. More than happy to work with all of you. Let me see what would look cool in here. I always like this. It looks actually quite cool. Now, would be better. We have Olivia. I'll be honest, some of these I don't know what's written in there. Maybe, oh, I like it. I'll actually have Chirper in there, unless there is anything else that we could do. This is great, but maybe on the other one. Just when something is small that makes sense to point out to. And I think that'll be that'll be this. Like if I was playing a basketball, you know? And again, simple, but breaking the pattern there, just to make things look a little bit different. Hello, Motivate Perfecta. Hope everyone is doing really well in Romania. How are you? Alright, as we're going that way, maybe we should try and figure out this corner. This is kind of an odd space that we have. Maybe a little park. Hello, Flying Raven, Javio, Colin, Baba, David, CEO, Entrepreneur. Welcome, everyone. Actually, we could find a small car park in here, and then look at that. Oh, hold on. Oh, we have this in here that doesn't fit. This almost fits in there. So I guess my idea to find a car park in there didn't work. Those are the smaller ones that we have. So yeah, those won't fit. Maybe a park then. Just a tiny little park in here. We do have these mini parks. Can we have... Yeah, that's already too big. Have to be something like this. I like this one. And maybe one like that. And that's it. In terms of parks, at least, that's it. And then we play around with the surface in here. I would like to play Cities Skylines too, but it requires a lot of performance. It does. It's not as bad anymore as when it was during launch. So yeah, there was a few, I think we had a couple of free weekends already that I think are fantastic for you to try things out and see if they work for you. Like in terms of performance, it's way better than before. So I would really give it a try and see. I'm not like this. Maybe I'll do it this way and kind of bring it that way. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better, and then we'll work here later. Yeah, so if you see like any free weekend, give it a try. Performance has changed quite a lot, and every update has a new, well, not a new performance, but it tries to make things even better. Add more content, improve the performance of the game, improve some game mechanics. I think it's worth giving it a try. Alright, over here, I will put a tree over there, but I also want to use this bush. Use that in the line, make it sort of fenced, and I believe I usually use 3 meters on this one. Maybe we go a little bit closer. Just do something like that. And I want to bring it all the way there. And then a small tree over, oops. One small tree only, it's enough. There you go. I see this. I feel like another one would be great in there. We have like a apple tree or something like that. That's also small. This one, apple tree, yes. More than enough. Alright, this corner looks a lot better than what it was before. But we have more. Sai, hello, welcome. Everything's alright around here. How about you? Having a good weekend? Max saying, I wanna get Cities Skylines too, but I play on Xbox. Yeah, that will have to wait a little bit, unfortunately. They're still trying to fix the issues there. I thought this game was meant to release on console like a year ago. Do you know if they scraped it? No, they didn't. So what can you show the whole map? Yeah. Give a tour of the city. I'll do that while I'll talk about the console release. So what happened there? I'll try with like a big overview on everything that we have and then going a little bit closer. So on console, the idea was to release with the game on, I think it was October last year when the game launched on PC. But obviously you all know that we had a lot of issues with the performance on PC. And while that was being tested, they found like a lot of issues caused by performance issues on the console as well. So what happened that they're trying to, there's a different team working on console than the one that works on PC. That's why things go on a different pace in there. And they are trying to figure out how to fix that. There seems to be like some memory issues. The game uses a lot more memory than the console is allowing, and this is causing a bit of trouble in there. But they're still working on it. They are trying to get that out as soon as possible. They've been very transparent and honest about everything that's happening. So yeah, keep an eye on their social medias. They usually reply and tell you if you ask questions directly, and they tell you the status of things and all of that. So yeah, that's it basically. That's what's happening. By the way, this area of the city, I know that looks like quite all the same. We are playing around with the new packs for the French pack at the time, and we have a plan to rebuild this area as well. So this is staying here for now because we have a lot of other things to build. But yeah, this will happen in the future. Yeah, so I hope that answers your question. Hello, Thomas Fiel. Welcome. Is there roughly a date for console? They decided not to provide a date because like the issues have been tricky and they kept changing the dates. So they said we are trying our best to do it as soon as possible. That's the only actual feedback that we have in terms of dates at the moment. But yeah, that's what's happening over there. But definitely not script. That is still going ahead, and that's gonna happen. It's just we need to have a little bit more patience. I know that's been over a year now, but you know. It's one of those things that, yeah, it's better if we have a game that actually works than that we get like all annoyed and frustrated with how the game performed, and then we can't play it properly, you know? How's the game different from number one? Oh, that's totally different. Where do I start? So, first of all, you have a lot more things without the need for mods. For example, this here, no need for mods, like you have those style of car park on the streets. There is a lot more. Let me show you. I have something nearby. So the detailing for junctions like this, like that, in here, these in the middle, things like that. They are all, this is actually quite interesting. Like they're all done automatically for you. Again, no need for mods. There's a lot of things here that you don't need mods. For example, I'll give you another example. If you get this school and you want to move it, usually there will snap in place, right? But if you make the snapping off, you can basically turn that any way you want, place it anywhere you like. It's almost like an anarchy, but you still have anarchy in place in there. but that also works. In terms of simulation, everything works differently as well. How you get money, how you spend money, how much things cost, how many people fit in buildings. So let me see, this building here is a residential building. You have basically 210 households in there, which means 367 residents and 53 dogs or pets there. You can follow people and you can see updates about these people. If you do, I forgot how you follow someone. I think you have to actually click on them. Oh, hold on. This house only has a dog, 13. Oh, these are the people. Sorry. Yeah, it's been a long time since I look at this panel. So you can see basically like you can follow someone and it opens all the events that happens with that person. Just curiosity, really. Something else that you can see, you have like tons and tons of graphs around the game that shows you how your city is working and performing, but basically you still have like roads. Roads now have pipes on them automatically added. So as you can see, all the pipes are connected to roads. You can still add pipes where you want, but your roads will come with pipes and electricity on those as well. Yeah, and I think another big change, not here, in here, is basically production. So you do have production chain. You can see that things that you're producing, what you have surplus and selling, or what you are importing, and you have material goods. These use some materials to, you can see on the right side, what they use and process into, for example, these process into metal, and metal is used to create cars. What's the other one? Steel. And this one, machinery. So, and then those material goods are also used to produce immaterial goods. And all of this creates your economy and makes your game work. You have car accident as well. As you can see over here, someone is just got stuck there. You have a police car and a road maintenance vehicle, and then they clear it and move away. So many people, I think they're all going to school. This is actually new. It's one of the most recent updates. And then you can see where they are actually going, full of foods. They're going all the way over there. So yeah, I think the game, now the game, in my opinion, is actually better than the first one. So yeah, it's a longer explanation, I know. I'm sorry, but hopefully that gives you a little bit more of an indication on how the game is different. And I think they play different. The first game is still totally valid and worth playing, if you know what I mean. But I do like this one a little bit better now. I think for this, what I'll try to do is kind of create like a natural barrier there, just because we do have cars going through here. Could even create one over here, kind of protecting that building. Not here though. I think here we can put some vegetation and hide some things. Let me get a sip of water as well. All right, what do we do at the back here? This area, although I don't like it in real life, I feel like this is what I have to do here. Then bring this one, bring this one. And yeah, I changed my mind. I would do the whole thing here. Because I think this will fit the space a little bit better. Vegetation put on this side, and then we may even add some, I don't know, cabbage in there, maybe. Cabbage beans. We could even add, oh, actually, this would be pretty cool at the top here. Ha! Look at that. Love it. Not what I was looking for though. Garbage logo, that's not what I'm looking for. That's definitely not what I'm looking for. Maybe because it's in American English and it's called trash. Yeah, that's trash. We do have like
road maintenance services.
no, that's not what I'm looking for.
If you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up. If you're in it,
Maybe like this. Does need to be something small. I don't need anything too large in there.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere.
Just want to make things look a little bit more
Down. And if you can, plan your trip outside.
used in here. That would be actually interesting, but maybe instead of doing this over like with this one, we go into here and never seen that. Should have used that before. Could save us some time in doing that, but that's definitely not what I'm looking for. I'm looking at decals, yes, and I'm looking at stain decals and things like oil, no, things like that. I want some tire marks or tracks. I don't know if I have any. I have these puddles as well, which kind of look a little bit odd. I haven't placed these puddles yet, so I'm not sure exactly how they all work. Obviously, this would be something like this. Oh, can I get a nice line there? Yeah, that's good enough. All right. Now, let's track. I don't know why we're using water on this, but we are. No, kind of. It is what it is. We'll play with what we can in here. And maybe we kind of, there's a little bit of an elevation in there, so it doesn't look fantastic, but I think if we move it around a little bit like we did there, this might work. Yeah, I think that works. Alright, at least it doesn't look like it's not used anymore, you know? Awesome. All right, moving to this side and adding some vegetation there because we definitely want that. Now thinking if I should find that. I don't think so. I think we just add some trees, some little bushes in there. I may do the same thing with this one on that side. Maybe a different type of tree. Oops, I did something wrong, I think. Let's try again. This is the one that I was looking for. Is that right? This is snap app right. Yeah, that's correct. All right. Another one there. I think we are using acorns around the place. Here I'll do something not so high, and then we'll do some bushes on the ground around the place. Just again to make it look a little bit more not well maintained, you know. People don't come here very often. Maybe even some flowers around the place. All right, that will do. That already brings life into it. Now, thinking about this, I do believe we want to do this. And this one, hopefully, yeah, we should do that. Yeah, there we go. All right, and then we have a little bit of spacing here, and I think this is a perfect perfect place for a oak tree, and that looks better already. Now, why this is like that? Come on. There we go. Then we go this way, which I believe I'll mess this up a little bit. So let's go and fix it. And then this goes all the way here. And I think what we want to do is something like this. I'll try. All right, how do I do this bit over here? I think I have to do over there. Yeah, we do it like this. And then on this one, we'll do a nice pathway in there. And that hopefully will look slightly better. Which also means that we need to extend this side over here. Joseph, thank you for the like. Really appreciate it. Ah! I broke it. And which one is this one? I'll do it like this, and then we figure out. If we don't like it, we change it. It's okay, we will survive. Oh, definitely not that. Stays. Nope, that's not that. You know what? We might just do like this. Then it's an extension of that pathway. And I think that works a little bit better. Alright, then we have all this space here and even some water reflecting the sun over there. Let's take a look at this. Some angles that are better than others, but yeah, there we go. Nice. Now I want to make something similar at the back here, because like this building is, if you look at the back side of them, you just have like garbage bins in there and things like that. So no doors, nothing. So I don't feel like we would expect to see anything too clean or fancy around here, you know? So we could definitely start by adding some dirt or stains over there. I think they make total sense over here. Could use the oil stain, but I do feel like they are a bit too strong. This would save me a lot of time though. What if? Let's try. Let's try it, right? I think I can use a smaller one over there and try to get these like this. Intentionally leaving these a little bit lighter, because like feels like people would walk more in here. Do I even need another one there?
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor
The small is quite large still, but I think I can do this
until conditions improve.
so it doesn't look.
Public service announcement.
Yeah, it looks better. I like it. I feel like this is working quite well. Still a challenge though to not make it look like all the same, you know, but I also want to see what we have on this side.
On the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
This is kind of an odd thing to have there.
Tourism board just released their
Um,
It's good news all around.
what do we have in here?
Previous season.
I'm thinking if we have any,
June?
you know, those food stalls or not a food cart though. I'm just looking for, yeah, these. This food station, that's ridiculously big. I just want to add some things that might work in here. So when people are walking here, they can actually stop at this 60 sun. 60 sun, not 60. Yeah. And then maybe some tables for them to buy food and eat something around here. Doesn't need to be anything fancy. Maybe this one. And just like that, you give them some place to sit. All right, and then what about this area? I feel like we should... I do have a... Oh, we have leaf decals here. I forgot about that. And they're actually pretty cool. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for more grass. I have some weeds growing on. The tree grades is what I'm looking for. Maybe a medium. I don't think a large one. Oh, actually that works. Especially if we add a larger tree. But I think even for a smaller tree, this will work really well. Let's go with that. And then linden. There you go. At least that makes a little bit more sense to have a tree in a space like that, you know, be a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Intentional about that. I also want to find... That's what I'm looking for. Oh, they were here. I want a light, straight, small. Very subtle. And yes, I'll do a little bit on the side as well, because sometimes, you know, things are not as straight as that. Already look a little bit better. That's nice. Now I'm thinking about this area at the back here. Not so sure about that. I feel like I would rather have a green area over here. And I think I'll change that. So if I do... That is definitely not one. Just this one, thank you. I think I could still leave some space there, that's alright. Oh, how do I get just there one? Like this? Maybe not. With this, remove this one, bring this back here, there you go. Now this feels a little bit easier. I don't know what's happening here, but this goes there, I guess. Yes, alright. What I want. Taking me a while to figure this out, but we'll get there. Do this, remove that one, bring this back. This goes straight, this goes here. And yeah, there we go. All right, this gives me a nicer area to play with. And then we can make some decoration in here with vegetation. How about that? I think I use this one again as a fence in there, natural fence. And again, in theory, you would think that cars would come through this. So, I don't know, why or what for, but you do have some doors at the back. So maybe deliveries and things like this. So this would protect that area. Which would also make sense then to have something like this. I know I'm putting that on top of the concrete surface, but you know, no one will be able to see that anyway, so it's all good. I'll do few trees in there. You can see much in here because of the shadows, but it's not here. There we go. And in looking at this, do we have an option that would be slightly curved? So small. That's too. Yeah, more or less like this, you know? Just to indicate that people does go in here. Maybe something there. I have so many of these options. And have those. Maybe find a larger junction that we can do this. Won't fit here though. Yeah, they are too large. All right, but that's enough. Yeah, I like it. I think that's already a little bit better. Also feel like more stains over here would help make this look a little bit more real, you know? Maybe something like that to follow along that pattern, or we use something different over here. Let me see, what options do we have? Kind of have those. Johnny MC has many, thank you for the like, really appreciate it. They're not exactly what I'm looking for though. I think we can play around with this and see if we can make it look slightly better. I think I'd love to have more and more options. All right. This one, very light. I think I will bring this all the way here. And then maybe we kind of connect this over there, meaning like people will turn there. Yeah, I don't want to leave this or to overdo this. I think that looks quite good, and you can already see from afar. It makes quite a difference there. So between outdoors, vegetation, which I think I missed a bit here for some reason. How did I miss that? All right, that's better. Yeah, some parks and desks, chairs like these. It's all looking better. Now we do still have this side and that side. And how do we do this? I think I know in terms of graffiti what we want to do there. It was this one.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
Hopefully we can fit it. There we go. That looks cool. I like this one as well. Can use somewhere else. All right, and then on this little corner, I could work with a small park in there. Can do that. There we go. Go to surface and then expand this a little bit. We painted on top of the bush, which is fine, I guess. All right, cheaper streets. Got a park. Kind of challenging terrain there for a park, but you know, that works. And I do feel like we have, let me see which option that is. Not this one maybe. We should go this way. Just so we hide that and also make a better connection in here. Hello Ned, how are you doing? Let's see if I can fit something better in here. I'm gonna do this. Just create that extra barrier in there. Now for the middle here. How do I do this? You know what? I think we'll just grab some trees and play around with that. Just to make this look a little bit better. We also need to redo the walkways there. I'll look into that in a second. Right, some linden. Some hickory, I think we need there as well. An extra layer because they are taller. Also want to do some build, so I don't think I'm rushing, but I'm trying to do these a little bit faster at least. Just so we get this area looking a little bit better. Because it was missing quite a lot of things in here. And I do feel like adding a little bit extra vegetation always makes a big difference. Go, that is still this corner, but we will work on that. All right, surface. Let's get our regular blocks, number 1. Let's connect these over here. These over there. And then we do basically the same thing over this side. Nice, and I'll just slightly adjust this so it looks a little bit better. There you go. Better pathways for them. How good is that? And on this corner here, that'll at least have some better grass. Let me work on this. Yeah, I think this is good. All right. Just so I can put a couple of trees in there. And some bushes on the ground. Are we near the hospital? Yes, we are. Like hearing the helicopter. There you go. Back at the hospital. Alright, corner done. This is not fitting in here. Wrong bush. There you go, that looks a little bit better. And this area is starting to look a lot greener with those trees in there, and that is exactly what we were trying to do, right? So we need to fill this gap and work on these corners over here. Hello QD, how are you? Welcome. But before we do that, let's look at this. One of the ideas that were going around the other day was to use, or, well, actually, the suggestion was to use landmarks in here. My problem-ish with this is that landmarks are usually huge, like this, so they might not really fit in this area, although because we don't have tall buildings around, this might actually work. I'm changing my mind while we're talking about this. I'm literally changing my mind. Maybe this observation tower from Finland would be really nice around the middle here. All right, I think that's what we will do. Why do we have some traffic in here? They're just struggling with life, aren't they? Yeah, go. Yeah, so many going. That's not a problem. Probably people moving. And all the pedestrians. We also need, and I didn't forget, to do the public transportation in here. But that is coming soon. How will allow me to build things like buildings and stuff without collisions? And you do need a mod for that, unfortunately, which is called anarchy, it does give you this symbol in there. So basically you can turn on and off with Control A for that. But the game by itself doesn't allow you to do that. Now, I'm thinking about building that in the middle here. So I can use...
Caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
something like this. Would this allow me to put some car parks in there? Though it's mod, but I never figured out why it does not work. Thank you so much. Yeah, so two things. Control A, enable or disable. So for example, let me turn this off and snapping. I can put, with this enable, I can put it in here, right? But if I, yes, remove it. If I disable it, Control A, or pressing this button, it doesn't let me because it's overlapping items. So yeah, that's how you do it.
The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now
All right,
shop for designer
this
shoes,
might be...
a fancy local Jarva mate, or
I don't know if I want this huge car park in the front there. Let's leave that space like that.
Thanks, dear. We'll be back after this.
You're the best. No worries, if you have questions, just shoot. Happy to help where I can. Alright, this will be the building for this area, right? And there we go. There goes Bengal in the middle there. And then we'll have a nice little view from this area. You're building parking place. I never do that because even when it's full, cars will go there. It's the pathfinding. So when you put, I am building car parks, by the way. There's quite a few around the place, as you can see over here. And as you can see, they're full, but not everyone comes in here. When you first put the car park, a lot of cars will make their pathfind to go in there because they know there is a lot of parking spots available, basically. So they'll all go, and then they'll cause like that traffic that you always see when you put a new car park down. After a while, when all the car parks space, for example, a car just left, so probably a few cars will come here and try to park in there. And they'll have to come in here first, see that the car park is taken. Like, as you can see, 3 of them came, they were trying to go there, and now they're going back because there is no more park space. And they went to the next one, this one couldn't find it, and it's going somewhere else where they know there was a car park space. So that's what happens. There's a lot of cars that when they need car park, there is a space, they all go there. When they arrive, the car park is taken, and then they try to find somewhere else. So it's usually a little bit messy at the start, but as soon as they figure out life, you know, that becomes a little bit easier. I also feel like I would love something like this instead. Because then we can put some trees in the middle. What population do you get to before the game slows down? I find once I hit 200k. I'll be honest, my biggest city, let me show you. I won't load the city, but this is my biggest city. So 527,000. It's not lagging to me. It's going pretty well. So I don't know yet. That's where I am. I feel like we should have car park on the side there. Now, what fits? This one fits. Can I get anything a little bit larger? Oh, come on. Alright, no, but this one works well for me, and that's where it will go. Now, how many spaces did I leave here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is basically what we have there, so good. And we can do the same on this side. If I can see what I'm doing, like sometimes it's just hard. I put the parking on top of the road there. There we go. Slightly better. I might connect this. Or do I add more parking space at the back? If I go with something like this, I need... I'll try. Let's see what happens. Oops, that looks terrible. Do you like the region packs? I do like them. I've been using quite a lot, and I think they are adding a lot more to the game in terms of making it look different, you know? I feel like I still need to learn a little bit more and explore a little bit more of the packs, because I'm not using them to a full extent yet, but I've been enjoying it. I think they work quite well. Yeah, but I built big parking and there was nowhere to park and they just go around the parking. Interesting. I'll suggest that maybe you... Hold on, let me think. I don't want to say just like, you're doing it wrong, you know? Because it's usually the game. We know the game sometimes is a little bit weird. Oh, I feel I need to improve this a little bit. But... Or you might need public transportation in the area. I think that's what you might be missing. Too many people trying to just drive into that place. Can I connect this? Would that work? Think about kind of connecting those two. Let's try. Almost work, but I think I can make that work. The problem is this side, the other way around. Alright, not gonna work. Everything will look different. But I could bring this here. And hopefully move them around a little bit, make it work. Oh, I put this in the wrong place again. Come on, do you have a better car park that could fit in here? I feel like I'm struggling without calls in there. This is true, I wanted 3. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Much better, yes, boy. There. And obviously this won't align, but we'll make it work. Bear with me for a second. And hello everyone that's joining. I hope you're all doing well. Also give a quick save on this because I'm using Move It and sometimes the game crashes. And what I want you to do is this. Nice. Alright, now the spacing here is appropriate. And they are coming in flocks to this building. Nice, I like it. So it's kind of becoming a problem there. I'm almost willing to make these a roundabout instead. But then traffic seems to be going away now. Maybe we just wait and see. Because what I'm thinking is that... Oh, I know what I can do to make it better. Hold on. Yeah, just do that. And then more cars will go more often. So... Save. Let's make sure. Traffic lights. Yeah. There we go. Traffic is gone there. Should go from here. One thing that I'll do here, I'll allow them both turn right. Because then I think that might work a little bit better. Like seriously, do I need to put a traffic light in there as well? Seems like I do. I don't want to, but pedestrians are causing a mess over there. Let's fix it. Let's remove and save. Give them a traffic light. Make it split phasing with turn on reds. There we go. This should make them move a little bit faster. Let's see.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you
Just keep an eye on this,
try to stay off the street
because I think
until conditions improve.
letting them turn right and left cause a bit of an issue.
To our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We
Do we need more power?
remain calm during these
What?
breaks and
Why are you complaining about power?
follow the guidelines on the city
What
website.
they're complaining basically is the radio that's saying
This is
we'll face like some blackouts, which is certainly not true. Alright, I think we are good. Traffic is here. Slowly moving.
To take out my D20 and roll the... Ouch! Saving throw, please!
It's going.
Right, fellow dragon riders.
Hopefully when they go.
And on to our main feature.
Yeah, I think we are good now.
The district is booming as the area is attracting more.
This is all that we needed.
Bringing the
And what I
latest
want to do
luxury to our
is to finish this
neighborhood.
area.
Go shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Is it the middle?
We'll be back after this.
How much from the middle there?
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident
234.
somewhere
So
in the city.
160.
Already been dispatched, and traffic
Seven.
should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while
Is that
until
right?
everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays
No.
and drive safe.
117. Great at math. This kid is fantastic at math. This is close enough to the middle there. Look at this, so many people visiting this place. That's awesome. Yes. All right, next step here, we need some grass and trees. Very good. And then need to figure out the road layouts. The idea wasn't, I don't know if we want to connect over there, to be honest. I think we can keep this road coming and connecting there. I think that is nice. Instead of finishing this road here, we will finish this whatever it tells me the middle is. And I think people will enjoy it a little bit more. It's a little bit closer. So let's remove the unsafe madness that it has. Add some good traffic lights in there. And then everyone can go. Nice. I have to keep an eye on this because it can be very busy. Alright, this works. Now I'm also thinking if we should do that. I don't think so. I think I'll keep this layout there. Don't know why we changed, don't remember why we changed the format. I think having problems with traffic, maybe. But yeah, this will work. Only thing that annoys me is that the tower is on the right side, not in the middle. But, you know, I'll survive. I hope. Alright, this road will connect. I'm also thinking that we might do the same thing on the other side. That's actually pretty good because we have the pathway connecting here, and now we have a crossing area there. There we go. Do we need proper traffic lights there? I think we do. Or can we just remove it and see how this goes? I think pedestrian activity will be quite high in here as well because they want to get that. Look at how many people walking here. Going home. Yeah, finished work. Yeah, definitely we need traffic light. Traffic is backing up. No! There you go. Let's give them a chance to do what they want to do. No U-turns, come on. That's not what I'm giving you a chance to do. Alright, I think this is all we need. What's happening here? I have people in the middle of the road. Come on, people. They're moving, alright. Feels like... Oh, there you go. It's alright, I guess. It's probably just the time. Rush hour, and people are just rushing to go home. I wish we could see how many people is actually visiting the place. Because there is a ton of people coming here. Plus all the car parks in there, obviously, you know. We know that helps. Alright, we kind of have our... I was about to say our situation here, or middle area in there. And that breaks this area completely. And what I mean by that, in terms of layout, this just kind of breaks the whole thing, you know? And I love it. It kind of mixed with this one still, so it's quite nice. And think about that one, what I would do, I might do the same buildings over here. because I think they will fit really well. And I might just go there. And then over here. Not at the front though. I think we can use the roads at the back to fill this gap. It kind of feel like this is the place to do it. Alright, this is looking slightly better. We may stop any building on here, but I don't think so. I think we'll keep it. Could go straight, but I don't want to. What I want is to actually bring this one. Then we can do, this road feels like it's on an angle, but I think it's just the terrain. But is the terrain? No, that's flat. I think it's just this that's making me feel like, but we can put a pathway in here. That's what I was about to say. And on this side, I kind of feel that we should, but I won't do another road in there. I think we can play around with this. All right, this is placed. Now, should I do any? Oh, I think I'll do some cul-de-sacs here. This area is different, so it makes sense doing that. And that gives me a little more areas to play around with this. I think I want to go straight actually. Oh, perfect. All right. This is done. Then we would do the same over here. I'm almost certain that I want to do this one as well. Let's do it. This area, and then maybe go straight there. Certainly in need of a connection. I think over here I'll just do. Oh, that'll be tricky. I think this works. Now for this one, yeah, definitely there, and 100% here. All right, any more pathways? Yes, one more. Which should be right here. Although it's kind of on a weird angle, so let's fix that. Now we're correct. Good. All right, car parks, attraction, all of that in. Is Cities Skylines worth it? I think it is. I really enjoy it. Regardless if it's the first game or this one, the second one, I really do enjoy both games. And I think after a year in the wild and everyone playing it, I think it's now worth it. All right, let me get this sorted. What do I do in this corner?
Local authorities are urging the public to conserve water and reduce
Well,
the
while I
runoff
don't figure that
during
out,
this
let's
water shortage. Consider installing a local
get things.
cut back on
Wait,
watering the lawn and
are we
shower
having
the
water
plant whenever
problems?
this has been
No, who's complaining about water?
A driving advisory has been issued.
I have a lot
for
of
the
water
immediate
in
area
sewage
due to
treatment.
poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions.
Man, this radio, they don't know anything.
And a local public service announcement.
Let's bring this all the way over here.
This is Soft Rock Radio, and I'm Dylan Rangle. If it's one of those days when you're neck deep in orcs and there's trolls on the horizon,
Alright, and these will be
the
grass.
orcs will be there when
This is looking terrible, like this.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that
I think I can
flows our
play
boat.
around with these as well.
Hello, Glenda.
And
We're live.
yeah, I think these
and we're
are
gonna
the areas that we have to work with.
somewhere.
Would you say Cities 1 is still playable and fun? 100%. Yes. That game has so much content, so many mods, so many possibilities. It's just insane, like what you can do with that game. So definitely worth it. I played it recently as well, and I quite enjoy it. It was quite fun to play it as well. Let me just take a look at one thing over here. All right, done. Let me think how we do this bit over here. I think we can just do what we were doing on the other side and make it pop a little bit better with some trees. And don't need to overdo the whole thing, you know? That's it. Maybe a little bit in the corner. Is the traffic easier to sort? That's a very hard question. It depends. Yes and no. What you have to understand on this game is that you have a rush hour. And during rush hour, you do usually get traffic because people are moving from one place to the other. So, for example, for me, this area here and these two junctions here, they get quite busy. I think it's, I don't remember the morning time, maybe 9 a.m. and 6 p.m., something like that. Got a bit of traffic. In my opinion, it's easier to make it work on Series 2 on this game than it was on the first one. But I've noticed that some people do struggle quite a lot with that. So maybe it depends on your game style and how you actually play the game. And that will change from people to people, you know? What I usually do that helps me quite a lot, I'm trying to make exceptions on this play run here on the live stream to try to do different things. But I usually do just T junctions like this, like this, like this, these, you know. Oh, look at this. Time, 9 a.m. Look at the traffic starting to build up here. Right on time. But yeah, I usually try to do these T junctions, but I'm trying to do more four-way junctions as well to see if I can incorporate that a little bit more. It's working so far, so yeah, I'm having fun with the game. Thank you, no worries. Oh, bit of grass over there. I can extend this slightly. I will. I just broke it. Let's try that again. There you go. Thank you again. And for the trees, I want a walk tree in here. This might be a combination. Pine there actually does work. Some bushes at the bottom. Give it a pop. And over here, I think I'll keep it as just grass. And what we can do in here instead is basically find some benches and maybe add that around, like some garden bench tree. Hold on, I can't do this. Let's see, like this. Does it work still? Can I move it into fence modes? I know that there is an option that I can actually use. Ah, there we go. That's exactly what I'm trying. Now there is a straight line. Get some space, please. Whoa! Alright, definitely not what I want. You know what? I'll do like this. We'll add those benches over there. And basically what I'll do, every tree I'll leave one. There you go. That's what I wanted. How hard can that be? And that's basically, it's just a space for people to sit. Maybe some garbage can in there. Trash can. There are others. Trash bin. Yes, that's what I want. Let me do one. I think I'll do one in the middle, and that's it. No, I need to do this. There you go, better. And then they have a nice grass field to go on. What's the mod that allows you to change ground textures as in drawing down concrete or something? This one, extra assets now, and then you have surface. Is that the name of the mod though? Oh, let me take a look. I really can't remember. I'm looking at my mod list. Hold on. I'll give you the name of that as soon as it loads. Have a board. That's called Extra Assets Importer. That will allow you to add the surface pack, which then you can use to do this. Oh, sorry, you need the extra detailing tools. That will actually add the features to transform, snapping, net lanes, surface, and decals. Then you need the surface packs. I hope that makes sense. Alright, before I do all the buildings in here, I will replace the pathways in there. We do have this walkways, but they are a little bit too large. Even though it would look great. But this is smaller. 10 meter, 5 meters. That is good. Maybe that's what we are looking. But now I would only be able to add this one over here. So that, yeah, that won't work for what I want. Let's go back to this. I want the other option that's a little bit darker, which is this natural stone. Let's go with this one. And I'll show you how that looks like. Now, bear with me a little bit. I know that this doesn't make sense, but it will in a second. There you go. And now we cover all this area. And we do it over here as well. Abdullah, hello, how are you? This goes here. We have more over there. And have more over here.
Immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public
Connect,
service
thank you.
announcement. A driving advisory
Sometimes the connection is
area due to poor
just
road conditions.
a little bit off.
Caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Right. Almost done with this. And then that'll be building time.
Orcs and there's trolls on the horizon. Take a break. Listen to a song. The orcs will be there when you get back.
Hold on, let me see what I'm doing. I was a little bit too far away there.
Getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal.
Right,
But if
this
you're
one goes
planning to
here.
step out, you might want to wait
There's a little bit of a
clears up.
larger one, or longer one, I should say.
No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe. This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting
Good.
the streets, you can
Two more.
expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip.
Nope, let's go straight there. There you go.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in
All
traffic
right.
than to have to start
I think
thinking
we've got
time. Besides,
everything.
if I did
Good.
wait, I'd never get anywhere.
Now, let me think about some facilities before the actual buildings in here. Dimmy, hello, how are you? And Apple, hello. And I still wish the graphics could look as good as CS with mods in CS2. Yes, yes, yes. I hear you. Probably one of my main complaints at the moment, and one of the things that I keep saying all the time, it's, yeah, the graphics, they need to improve. They were good. They reduced the graphics quite a lot to make the game perform a little bit better. And I think that took everything a little bit down. So, but I believe as soon as they stop giving like improvements on the performance and all of that, they'll start looking at that again with the animations and things like that that we are missing in the game. Alright, let me think. These are mixed housing, which means that parking might not be enough in this area, as much as we have it. Let me see parking options. Still have this one, which is quite tall, won't fit in here. We have this one. Oh, that's a bit of a sore eye in there. Could still use these though. We already have one on the other side of the road. Like, my concern here is that these are all mixed on, and we are adding a lot more mixed on in here. Same type of buildings will be over here as well. If we don't have more parking options, we may struggle. Will this fit in here? I want to say yes, but I can't see. Yeah, I think it does fit there. Actually can move that a little bit, so it's not like bang on in the middle of the corner over there. I think this will help a little bit. Might not be perfect. I don't... We'll see. Let's start building a few buildings in here and building buildings. Great. But let's see how that looks like. I think we can start by these areas over here. I also feel like we may need a post office in there. We do have one and another one here, so we are good. So I think just the mailbox is enough. It's just a few around the place. All sorted. I think this will work. I have quite smaller buildings here though, which is a bit of a challenge, but oh, come on. That's definitely not what I want there. There we go. Much better. Also, I feel like we could make these a little bit smarter. I don't think that's gonna work. Oh yes, we got one more block in here. Good. Yes. And we can still have the pathway in there. I think that will actually help us out. There we go. Then surface. We already have the one. And for this one, I'll make it a little bit larger. Oh, there we go. Inaugurating the plaza over here. Look at that. Look at them, all looking for parking. I knew this would be a challenge in this area. Oh, they're coming from far away. There'll be a lot of people moving into this area, so yeah, just bear with us while they all getting in here. I feel like I also need to change this. And we do it like that. Then we use this, remove unsafe, make this a little bit smarter. There we go. And we should be good to go. Yeah, this bit here, that's definitely not looking good. How can I make it better? Want a larger thing there. I think I deleted the mailbox by mistake. Yes, I did. Oh no. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is basically what we have in here. What if? Kind of try to give them more space there. Would that help? Looks like it did. Yes, nice. All right, now I can remove this. And yeah, this looks better now. Maybe we can try a larger building. There we go. We have some time to babysit them and make them build like the right place at the right size. Otherwise you get gaps like this, but this is because building is facing that way. I'll allow that, right? That's alright. We can put a park over here. We're looking at things and facilities that we need to have around this area. Is there anything else that's quite small that we could do? We have police stations in the area, yes we do. Fire departments, we do have it. We have a hospital. I feel like maybe we may need another clinic on this side. Or even death care. How are we doing with death care? Okay, actually. Oh, hold on that. So, park. There'll be a park. We want 4x4 small playground. Nope. Unless I can actually move it out. Would that work? Let me see. There you go. Cool. And then we have a nice park for them in there. Over here, I might try and add a mini park. Yeah, that works. Now let's fix the surface because I now want this on both sides.
Please exercise caution if you must drive and try stay off the streets until conditions improve.
There.
This has been a local
And then I guess some vegetation to
driving
hide
advisory
some
has
of
been
our
issued for the immediate
mistakes here.
area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve.
Cool.
This
A little
has
bit
been
better
a
looking now.
service announcement.
This way. Mew, hello, how are you? I bought Transport Fever 2 early this morning and I have been watching some of her videos on Nature Learn. Oh, nice. Hope you enjoy it. Like, I really like this game. It's been a while since I played it, I have to say. But it's always been really enjoyable. It's quite fun and sometimes quite challenging as well, especially when you're starting to learn. But yes, go for it. I hope you enjoy it.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets,
If you have any questions, let me know. If I remember, I'm more than happy to help you out.
Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth
The key there is if I remember.
plan your trip outside the rush.
Been a while.
I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
So many gaps. Let's try this, I guess. Oops, nope, not there. Oh, I think we lost it. That's fine. But now I didn't want that. Hold on, let me try again. Give him that back. Yes. I want these to go. Doesn't want to give me one extra thing there, but that's alright. I think the idea then... Can I don't know if I can do this. Yeah, it won't let me because of zoning. And I don't have the mod to allow me to put these things anywhere I want. So the solution for that is... I'm thinking... good, thank you. Also really like it. That's good to hear. Been messing around in Sandbox, full money and everything, but how does the city growth work? I have seen big cities with loads of skyscrapers, but how? Depends. Some people, there are some mods that you can put like two cities very close to each other and then they can start getting massive. But as you start bringing the goods that they want into those cities, they will start growing. Like they'll start growing quite a lot more. So maybe that's the secret that you need there. This gap here is annoying me. Can I make it smaller? Yes, I can. Alright. I think that will do. It's another gap in here, which I believe is caused by that one. Yeah. Let's try a little bit more. Can I try this again? Yeah, get a little bit more from there. That is very good. Right, let's get some trees in this spot, make this look even more integrated with nature, I guess. You know, this is my style. This is what I like to do. This is what brings the birds and the wildlife all in here. So I don't like doing that. Judge me. There. Oh, I think one here would be lovely. I still need to do something around the parking spot in here. Let's do it. I think a strip of grass would be ideal. And I think we can go all the way back there. And on the other side as well. All right, that's a little bit better. Now I feel like some bushes in there will be more than enough to finalize this. Thank you, no worries. And what am I doing? That's doing like that. Spacing variation, yeah, not what I want. This is what I want. Oh, hello there, everyone at the top. Also, I'm having issues with train networks and signals, but I'll look up a good tutorial because they are complicated and without a whole video I would never understand. Yeah, I'll be honest, that's what I did to learn them as well. after you get it, you see it's like, oh, so that's how it works. And it gets a lot easier that way. So yeah. Well, this area is looking pretty good. I love it. Yeah, it feels like we need to make more connections soon. With everyone moving in, things are getting chaotic. All right, I think we can make a slight change in here that will improve this, hopefully. I always reset to vanilla because when you add lanes or remove lanes, you usually miss a connection. So I redo that. Let's save, and good to go. Yeah, with this, what I want to do is one dedicated lane to turn left in here, which will allow cars to turn left a lot faster, because they can turn left on traffic lights. And hopefully this will remove this huge queue, which you see, seems like it's moving already, but yeah, keep an eye on that. Nasty queue. Also, big gap again. Feels like just want that extra space there. I think if I could, yes, if I could do it, I would do it like that. There we go. One of the larger buildings in here, they fit better. Same deal with this one over here. Yeah, good. How about these? That'll be actually awesome. Oh, they're still pointing that way. All right, this works like this. So can do a bit more here, get a larger building. Hopefully here as well. This one I could add a pathway in there just for this to look. Although not sure if that's going to work. Let's see. Oh, it does. Nice, nice, nice. They are already using it, so was a good thing. All right, any other big gaps that are making no sense? I think we're good. All right, this area here then, some trees for that. I feel like this should be a big tree on that corner. I don't know why. Just feel like it needs to go in there. Put some grass on this corner as well. Make it look nicer. Let's do it. Nothing like now to do these things. And maybe we need that apple tree.
Advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the street
Push.
until conditions
There you go.
improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Sorted. All right, this corner seems almost good. I think we need to improve this side a little bit. Just almost there. Let me push this back a little bit. There we go. And just make things look nicer. We do this on the side here. Apparently anyone will ever see it, but you know, we know it's there. It's a bit of love in that side there. Like this. Why not? Could actually put some trees in here. And 3 of them should be good. Alright, well, this area is growing quite nicely, and we have some sort of death wave going on, which also is a good thing, so I can take a look at how these stress the system out. So this is a clinic. This 10 out of 10 going out. We have more here. 10 out of 10 going out. We may need a new one. Although, just want to take a look at this for a second. Seems like we're doing really well, actually. I don't think we need more. It's just that the game seems to have panicked and sent like all the hearse everywhere. Although we don't have anything on that side, which I might add. They didn't like it. I don't care. You have it anyway. Could have one around this area, I guess. Yeah, they don't like it. And if I remove, they'd like it even less. All right. I think this is more than enough, though. It's quite a lot. In terms of statistics, it tells me it's good. Although average health is 70%. I think we need to provide, yeah, we have healthcare, leisure, which we have quite a lot, as far as I know. Look at this. Come on. What I could actually do is add a small plaza around here, I guess. Not that they need it, but it's an extra option. Alright, how good is that? Other than the death wave. I really love how this is turning out. AQ, hello, how are you? I'm doing really well. I just added letterbox, just so you don't say I'm lying. Look at them. Added here, here, and there. We have them everywhere now. Just to make you happy, I will add one next to the park. There you go. AQ mailbox. Just for you. Alright, so this will be it for today. I've been at it and over 2 hours already. I'll be back next Saturday, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. And I promise I will get back to making videos as well with the other city that we have going on. They're coming. I was just building my app, as you know, and I told about this last week. It's called TV Time Plus. It's an app to track TV shows, and it's available in the App Store. Link is in the description of the YouTube. It's in my profile on my TikTok page. So if you want to check it out, if you have an iPhone, you can check it out, and it will help you track your TV shows. But for today, that's all that I have. Thank you, AQ, and enjoy your weekend as well. Enjoy the weekend, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.